What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another episode of MUT Recap. It's been a couple weeks, guys. We almost took a full month off of MUT Recap. The reason behind it was typically on Mondays, I only have so much time, and most of that time is spent, or I shouldn't say most, but I have time to do one video usually on Mondays. And because we were getting content on Mondays with Zero Chill and just other promotions and whatnot, I decided to take a couple weeks off, but we are back. And here we go, man. Let's go ahead and get right on into it. Got a lot of stuff to cover. We got new content coming very soon. We have old content to recap. Let's talk about it. So, of course, we're starting off with our weekend league. And this past weekend, I won 16 games. I did not play all 25. We had one remaining game. I got to 16, which is MVP level, and I was happy. I do want to recap. It figures my best weekend league ever. I'm not doing MUT Recap, right? So this month was pretty solid for me. The first weekend of the month, I didn't play. I think I played maybe 10 games. I did my usual, I don't feel like dealing with this. Then we had a double reward weekend, and I said, you know what? We're going to play all 25. I went 20-5. It was my best weekend ever, probably since Weekend League started. I played really good. I actually had a really good strength of schedule, so it wasn't like I was getting matched up against bums. I was very proud of myself. The last two weekends, so this weekend and last weekend, we won 16 games each out of 24. Last weekend, I did not finish a game. I left one game remaining in this weekend as well. I kind of wish I didn't, because we got monthly rewards that are coming out Thursday. And if you take a look at my monthly totals, well, we finished with 65 wins. And 2 wins would have got me to 67. If I would have finished yesterday's game and the last game from last week, there's a good chance I could have got 67. So a little bit of an L for me there, unfortunately, but that's okay. So I'm going to cruise through the top 100 really quick. By the way, that weekend that I did get 20 wins, did not make the top 100. At that point, I think you still needed like 21 to get in. Weekend League leaderboard's been pretty tough, pretty competitive lately. I mean, even if we're scrolling through here now, we got a couple 20-game winners. I think the week that I had it, my strength of schedule is a 97 and some change, so I maybe would have made it if that was this week, but it wasn't. But quite a few 20s got in this time. Looks like almost 20% of the leaderboard has 20 wins. Weekend League, I'm just going to kind of do a recap of some general things I wrote down here. So, out of the last 3 weekends that I played, that was 73 total games, I had 1 disconnect loss. I know I get tweets and messages and YouTube and a lot of people say like they're getting DC glitched. And I know for a fact EA has fixed a lot of these, these glitches that people are purposely doing to get wins. So I don't know what's still happening for some people to continue to get them. I'm sure there's some scummy ways out there to still do it that EA's not aware of yet or hasn't been able to fix. But I'm almost just starting to believe. I mean, for me personally, 73 games and I had it happen once. There's people that tweet me and tell me they get 5 every week. And I'm just starting to believe that at some point, it just might be your connection. I don't know if you're playing on Wi-Fi. I don't know who your internet service provider is. I hate to sound like a dickhead when I say this. But in between those 73 weekend league games, I've played quite a few season games as well, and I'm just not running into these problems. So I don't know, man. I'm sure, like I said, there's probably something out there, but I think sometimes when people tell me it's happening to them this frequently, they're either exaggerating or they have a really poor connection, and it is what it is, to be honest. Other gameplay things that I wrote down. It is confirmed by me, Popular Stranger, that if you're having trouble at picking the best running back, go with Eric Dickerson. I think Eric Dickerson is better than Bo Jackson or anybody else out there. I'm still rocking Bo. I'll probably keep Bo. But yeah, man, I'm pretty confident that Eric Dickerson is just a glitch and should be patched. Not really. I would never want them to patch a card, but Eric Dickerson's crazy. So that was one thing I wrote down. One thing that I've been having a lot of success with is just keep it simple, stupid, simplifying my offense. I'm in the Raiders offensive playbook. I think it's a really, really well-balanced playbook. Lots of great running plays, pretty good passing plays. Not the best for passing, that's probably Saints. But since I've been having, this better success than normal, I've literally been running about 4 different formations. 2 of them are under center where I mix in run and pass, and then 2 shotguns where formations where they're mostly pass. One is a tight formation, the other is bunch. But I feel like when I, just kind of stick to a certain game plan and keep it simple, there's less bad decision making because I know what I'm looking for. I know what works. I know what doesn't work. And I'm not just trying a bunch of plays out. I'm not throwing stuff to the wall and hoping it sticks. So I don't know if anybody can benefit from what I just said there, but I figured I'd say it because it's been working for me. A lot of times you get a playbook and there's so many, things that look like or may have worked once. And then you're like, oh, it's going to work again. Then that stops working. Then you run another formation or play, and that works in another game. Then you start trying to do that, and you're just all over the place. That's what I've been doing. And listen, I know the run game's OP. I don't think I'm a toter like, some people might be that you face in weekend league. But if I'm running the ball and you can't stop it, I'm going to keep running the ball. And I've had some games where I've just been able to run really well, and if the run starts getting boxed, then I'll pass it or I'll mix it up and try to keep them off balance. But moral of the story, try to keep your play calling simple. I totally understand why the pros do it, why they maybe run one formation an entire game and just make different adjustments based on what they're seeing on defense. Makes a ton of sense. Lawrence Taylor and Deion Sanders, NFL 100 cards, and I guess I could add Eric Dickerson in there, are the best cards in the game. There's a lot of higher overalls that came out that do things there and there, but the most consistent cards I've used all year are an NFL 100 LT and NFL 100 Deion. Just wanted to say that. I lately, and this goes back to my winning lately, no abilities on my running back. And I think you could get away with that with Eric Dickerson too. I've been playing ball carrier on conservative to not fumble the ball, and it helps. I've been getting lit up by Sean Taylor, Pat Tillman, Patrick Willis, and running on conservative. I just feel like my stick skills right now, running the ball, are pretty good. With the bad pursuit angles in this year's game, I feel like it's definitely easy to get past a user defender, even computer defenders, man. I have a lot of highlight plays that I'm going to eventually put in videos or put in intros. So if you feel like you got decent stick skills, try running on conservative because yeah, you can't juke and whatnot, but if you got the stick skills, you can benefit from that and maybe not, lose the football, when it's really clutch. And my number one gripe in this game, and probably will be forever, is people who make bad reads are just not penalized. I am so sick and tired of dropped interceptions. When my opponent throws it into triple coverage, it's just, I can't say it enough. It drives me insane. They could literally fix that, and I'd be so happy with this game. Yes, the run's a little OP. There's some other things that are annoying. But at the end of the day, if I just got interceptions when people threw at me in triple coverage, I'd be the best player in the world. Not really, but I just would be. Okay, so those were some just random bullet points about gameplay I wanted to write down. If you got any to share, leave it down below in the comment section. What are you struggling with? What experiences are you having? What's working, what's not working? Let me know. I love to hear from you guys. I love reading the comments in this series, and I'll try to respond to as many as I can. Let's recap Zero Chill. I don't know if I have a graphic to show you guys on here. Will I recap Zero Chill? Did they remove all of the solos as well? I kind of did this already, but I just wrote down every aspect of Zero Chill, and I said, I'm going to talk about it. The rewards, the free rewards, AP, Amari Cooper, Ted Hendricks, good. They get thumbs up for me there. The solos, they were good, but they were a little too long, so they get a thumb and a half. And that goes back to the rewards. I think getting a 91, a 92, and a 93 overall card for free was pretty awesome. But needing 400 something stars is a little crazy as well. House Rules was pretty ass, if we're being honest. I like that they rewarded the gingerbread men, but they either should have given you more of them, or every week they should have reset the counter so you could earn those, early level ones quicker, if that makes sense, because no. The first of the 3 weekend house rules is pretty bad with the whole, passing, not halfback, what is it called? Jet sweep, touch pass, counting as a pass play, and you get points. That was just a mess. But I think all in all, House Rules is really taking a step back. We're back this year. They've had some good ones. They've had some bad ones. I really hope they get it together. I don't know if we're going to get one this week. It doesn't seem like it, but I really hope that they get better very soon. Still speaking on Zero Chill, the presents were great. I really thought I was going to be disappointed by those, and they were awesome. Out of position cards were pretty well balanced. I'm not a fan of OOP cards, but I think they did a good job not making a bunch of crazy, unrealistic, annoying ones, and the ones that did come out are pretty cool. So I'm happy with OOP this year. The ghost cards were all great, fantastic. The Masters, the future, the past, the present, Ghost were, if I had more thumbs, I'd give it more thumbs up. All the Zero Chill cards, like Sean Taylor, and that's going to the limited as well, but like Bruce Smith, Walter Payton, all of the Zero Chill theme cards, really good as well. Cards as a whole were good. The limiteds, I think, were pretty good. Richard Sherman, Sean Taylor, loved them. Coin making for that promo, not so great. The reroll packs were not in our benefit to make coins like they were for the MUT Superstar promo. I think it was Most Feared promo. They didn't give us some of those packs that we could make profit off of by doing, basic math, and that was a little disappointing. And that's all I got. As a whole, Zero Chill, it's tough because last year's was so good, this year's was not as good, and so you naturally probably say, it sucked, or that was an L because it wasn't last year's. But in the grand scheme of things, it was one of the better promos we've seen this year. I'm going to be doing a ranking video soon on all of the promos we've seen up until this date, so stay tuned for that. Playoff promo is here. It's still kind of here right now. The heroes are good. There's a lot of good heroes. 95 overalls. We got Deshaun Watson, Stanley from the Ravens, Stephon Gilmore, Tremaine Edmonds, Travis Kelce, Brandon Brooks. There's some other ones. I think for the most part, the 95s were good. All the cards under a 95 are instant W's because they help theme teams. Now, if you're rocking a theme team on a team that was not good enough and didn't make the playoffs, I'm sorry. I mean, it is what it is at this point, but I think the playoff promo was fantastic for all theme teams, for teams that made the playoffs. Hopefully we'll see some power-ups come out of that. We'll talk about that in another video. But at the end of the day, it was good. The one thing that was bad was these solos. The solos are very unrewarding. If anything, you're going to give us an 89 overall for 108 stars. If anything, don't make it nat. At least let us sell it. But I think like a 93 should have been deserving. A lot of guessing out there that they're going to update these milestone rewards, give us more solos to earn a better reward. I wouldn't hold my breath, to be honest. I hope they do, but I wouldn't count on it. So the solos for the playoff promo, big L. The Masters, the Champ and the TO, big W's. Great cards, both of them. TO's not as great if you're not rocking like a 49ers or, you're not rocking a theme team. I got Eagles Chem all over him, so he's a 99 overall. You'll see my squad in a moment. Champ's really good. I had my doubts about that card. I have him on the team. I may keep him. He played off and on, but he had one game where I was blitzing him off the edge, and he had 4 sacks. He had a pick. He was a madman, and I was like, you know what? I might have to keep that. But I also think those sets are really affordable to do. For some of the best cards, 96 overall cards in the game, I think those sets are incredibly affordable, and you can get yourself like, 1, 2, or 3 95 overalls out of it as well. So very, very big W for the cards and the sets for playoffs. The, no money spent guys, the solos, just horrendous. And that's all I got for recappage. I know that's not a word, but we're going to say it anyway. Coming soon. Week 17, Week 16 Team of the Weeks are coming out tomorrow. I think they showed all of them or some of them on Good Morning Madden. I missed it. I'm sorry. I know Saquon's getting a card. I forgot who else. Saquon, I think I saw Zerk tweet that Michael Gallup's getting a card. I don't know if that's confirmed or not. Hopefully some Eagles. If you guys got the list of the Team of the Week cards, somebody post it in the comments section. Whoever posts it first, I'll try to pin the comment if YouTube lets me, or I'll give you a thumbs up on it. But yeah, Team of the Week 16, 17 coming tomorrow. Ultimate Kickoff update. So all of the updates based on the team's overall wins should be coming tomorrow. Weekend League rewards come tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern time. The quick sells for training for your team collectible. I have the Jets. They actually pulled out 7 wins this year. Wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. All of those will be available tomorrow, it seems like. What else? Football Outsiders. I'm guessing the Football Outsiders Twitter account will tweet out who's going to be getting a card, but those are going to be coming out Sunday. Looking forward to those. Those are always fun. The glorified kicker and punter promo, that is. And, flashbacks, heavyweights, and veterans should be making a return. Maybe next week, maybe the week after, but they are coming back, so that's cool. Those always help out theme teams. Power-ups we're hopefully getting with the next series changeover. I'm going to guess that's going to be right before the Super Bowl or after the Super Bowl would be my prediction there. And Team of the Year. Team of the Year should be coming soon along with NFL Honors. We'll be doing our guessing for that soon, like predicting our Team of the Year cards. I kind of want to see what happens with Week 16 and 17 and the rest of the playoffs. Are they going to give us some playoff limiteds? Are we going to get like playoff legends or more playoff masters like the champ and the TO? I don't know. So let's end the video by taking a look at the squad. We are a 96 overall. We did some work this week, man. And for those of you that don't tune into my streams or see my team updates, you've probably been in the dark about my upgrades. But we've made quite a few. We hit 96 overall. Still sitting on 5.9 mil. Made a lot of coin yesterday from flipping cards. If you missed that video yesterday, great coin making method. Which has been working all year, flipping cards. But we did it yesterday. Made a nice 100K or so. But here's the offense. We got Vic 99. We got Carson as the backup is 95. Hoping he gets another upgrade soon. There's Bo Jackson. Like I said, we're going to keep him. I think Eric Dickerson's better, but we're still going to keep him. At wide receiver, I'm a little crowded because we got the new TO. I'm not replacing Torrey Holt. His wide receiver apprentice and route technician and playmaker is just too valuable there. Hester is just a playmaker. I can't say it enough. He's one of my X factors. He makes so many plays for me. It's ridiculous. But I used my free NFL 100 pick on Randy Moss, and I'm now sitting here with Randy Moss, a 97 overall. I could move him up to wide receiver number 4. But I'm really sitting here with him as a 5th wide receiver, and I kind of messed up there. I don't want to quick sell the NFL 100 because you only get like a quarter of the training, but I do also have a power-up pass sitting there that I might need to get back, and maybe I'll just throw the NFL 100 without the power-up. Maybe I'll throw that back in my lineup and go use that power-up somewhere else. Offensive line got a really, really big boost this week. Picked up Stanley, picked up Brandon Brooks, who's almost a 99. Offensive line looking good. Need a new right tackle upgrade soon. It's probably going to be Runyon. Hopefully he gets one of those Saturday Legends. On defense, we picked up Willis. He's been really good against the run. Hoping for a Von Miller upgrade very soon. We got Sean Taylor. We used our power-up pass on him. I have another power-up pass coming probably Friday. I'm like 4 or 5 days away from my daily objectives of getting another 95 overall power-up pass. Need a Doc upgrade, but he's there. Still playing a lot for me. We got to pick up the new Malcolm Jenkins. Have not done that. I didn't show it on offense, but I'm probably going to pick up Miles Sanders and have him be replaced, or have him replace Shady as my 3rd running back. Defensive line, pretty solid. This John Randall card's been really, really good for me. We achieved pass rush tier 6. So zone run, West Coast pass rush, and lockdown, all tier 6 right now. A lot of people ask me how I get my team boosted up. Chemistry. Now, on the secondary side of it, unsure what I'm going to do here. We got Champ. I don't want to get rid of Night Train because he's so good against the run. And, I'm just not sure. I'm not getting rid of Dion. Dion's way too good. Picked up Jair Alexander as well. I like to run dime 146 when people are obviously passing against me. So having Jair, Night Train, Champ, and Dion all on the field at the same time is pretty beneficial. And like I said, I was thinking about getting rid of Champ, just trying him out for the weekend. I haven't even powered him up. But after the way he played in a couple games late in my weekend league run there, I might power him up, man, because he'll easily be a 99 once I do that. And that's going to end the video. This week, we'll be back with some gameplay stuff. I got a really entertaining gameplay coming for you guys. A couple other videos. I got some good stuff planned for you guys. Some prediction videos and stuff like that. And we'll probably do another episode of MUT Mailbag. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Once again, my name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.